Shifting focus now to South Africa. US President Donald Trump said that the country should not be part of the G20 or the Group of 20 economies. Trump called what's happening in South Africa bad without explaining what he meant. His rather ambiguous comments come just weeks before the G20 Summit. South Africa is set to host the summit in Johannesburg starting on November the 22nd. Speaking at a conference in Miami, the US president said he would not attend the upcoming G20 meeting, claiming South Africa shouldn't even be in the Gs anymore. Vice President JD Vance is now scheduled to attend in his place.
For generations, Miami has been a haven for those fleeing communist tyranny in South Africa. I mean, if you take a look at what's going on in parts of South Africa, look at South Africa, what's going on. Look at South America, what's going on. You know, I'm not going to, we have a G20 meeting in South Africa. South Africa shouldn't even be in the Gs anymore because what's happened there is bad. I'm not going. I told him I'm not going. I'm not going to represent our country there. It shouldn't be there.
The comments echo a familiar theme for Trump, portraying South Africa through claims of white genocide. As president, he has repeatedly described white South Africans as fleeing a terrible situation and has accused Pretoria of targeting white farmers. These claims have been dismissed by South African authorities and independent rights groups. Whites make up just 7% of South Africa's population, yet own roughly 2/3 of farmland and earn on average 3 times more than black South Africans. Experts say these inequalities are a legacy of apartheid, not evidence of persecution. Pretoria says its land reform program aims to correct those historical injustices, not to target any specific community. The divide over perception and history came into sharp focus earlier this year when Trump hosted South African President Cyril Ramaphosa at the White House. What began as a bilateral meeting turned tense when Trump confronted Ramaphosa with claims of attacks on white farmers. Trump even played a video he said showed alleged executions of white South Africans. Later, it was found that part of the footage Trump played included unreleased scenes from the Democratic Republic of Congo, not South Africa.
And those people, in many cases, are being executed. They're being executed. And they happen to be white, and most of them happen to be farmers. And that's a tough situation. I don't know how you explain that. How do you explain that? They're taking people's land away.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen.
Trump's latest remarks that South Africa shouldn't even be in the G20 now risk reigniting that same controversy, just as the country prepares to host world leaders.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.